There we go. I think we're all set. Bum. I hope it's all good. Alright, welcome to Make a Path Presents. I'm Ronnie Hayes, and this is Walker Withdrawal Wednesday. I had a video lined up for Walker Withdrawal Wednesday. Had to do it with Season 8 of The Walking Dead, but I'm going to push that back to next week. This was highly requested. It's been a little bit since we did a live chit-chat for The Walking Dead. Since it's Walker Withdrawal Wednesday, I do want to stay on the topic of The Walking Dead. You know, we can mention maybe a couple things about the comic towards the end if you guys want to talk about that new cover. But, yeah, I know. Sorry, you've been waiting for 20 minutes. I had to take care of a couple things. Is that a real promo for Rick Season 8? No, it's not. Let me pop out that chat. No, they made that because of the Game of Thrones promo that dropped, which looks tight. I can't wait for Game of Thrones. If I was just focused on, you know, getting as many views as possible, I would have honestly just kind of fallen back a little bit on The Walking Dead and started pumping Game of Thrones, because that would have brought in a lot of attention to the channel. But and I did think about doing that, honestly, and we will cover Game of Thrones, but only the episodes, because to be honest, that's my wheelhouse, man. I love discussing it because I enjoy the show so much. It's so damn entertaining. It's so damn fun. But I just don't want to take advantage of that and use it just to gain you know, subs and views. We can hang tight. It airs next month. Speaking about next month, I know, nice shirt. You like that? In Rick We Trust. That video is dropping tomorrow, Melanie. And then James, the artist on my comic, he's waiting for the next day, the following day, when I drop the map mail for the Doomsday Kingdom. And that's the big one. I'm hoping I can attach the final announcement for Doomsday Kingdom. That will be coming in a couple days. We're finally here. The delay is my fault because I'm doing the lettering. And my God, I just suck. It's not like it's bad. It's handling the technical stuff. Just I sat there for like 2 hours thinking, I don't even know what I'm doing. Anyway, speaking of The Walking Dead Season 8, listen, we have 1 month to get the trailer. July, in the middle of July, I don't know what day exactly, but during San Diego Comic-Con, we're going to get the trailer for Season 8. But any day now, any friggin' day now, we're going to get the first images on set, the official pictures, and we're going to get cast photos any day now. And I know that's not like a huge issue because it's probably not going to be images directly from the show, but it'll be the character portraits and stuff. But I love that stuff, and especially for All Out War, I cannot wait. Hey Ronnie, I know how Telltale Games has the Walking Dead games. Well, they did a Game of Thrones game just like that. Do you think they'll play it? Do you think you'll play it? It's so good. I might. With the Telltale Games, that's why I said, like, they definitely hooked me up with Telltale Games to play, but I purchased my own 100% just so I can be like, look here, it's unbiased, you know what I mean? Because this isn't something. Because listen, let's be honest. When reviewers get stuff for free, especially if it's like I don't believe those channels like comicbook.com. I think that's the easiest one to pick on because they clickbait all the time. I used to support them a long time ago, but once they started doing that clickbait, now I just shit talk them. It's so pathetic. But anyway, like, they are starting to really hype Fear the Walking Dead now, and it's ridiculous because of course you'd hype it. You're getting the episodes for free. You know what I'm saying? If you talk shit on Fear the Walking Dead, I bet you wouldn't get the episodes early and no more. So for Telltale Games, you know, I really appreciate the support for the company themselves being like, listen, we want that on your platform. But I want to do it in my time. I want to be able to stay unbiased and say what it is. So I'm definitely going to give my honest opinion. And the reason why I don't know if I'm going to do Game of Thrones is because I need to be in a specific... I have to be in that mood, is what I'm trying to say. Because I like games where I'm active. You know what I mean? And with Telltale Games... all of them. It is like a cinematic. Every now and then you're kind of playing. I get frustrated with the choices because I'll be honest, the choices don't matter, and don't give me that shit that it changes. It's such small changes, it doesn't matter. If you take a minor character and you just switch it out, like, oh, this character got killed, but this character lived, I don't give a damn. It's such a minor change, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I just don't care about your choice controls the story as much. You'll see when we play it out. Some of it I like, a lot of it I like. There's just certain issues where I'm like, this is just not fun. Hey, do you think they're going to jam-pack the whole all-out war into one season, Season 8? Yes, I do. Fear the Walking meh. Hey, Ronnie, do you think Eugene will join Rick's group or die in Season 8? I think he'll join. Wait, the Twitter is so sensitive. They lashed on that picture. Don't they realize this is a joke and created by fan art? I heard it was actually created by the team that, like the social media team for The Walking Dead, and they created it to have fun. That's what I heard. They do it all the time. They did it with Star Wars. I mean, it's a fun thing. I'm not really sure who you're talking to about Twitter being so sensitive. Miles says that. I wasn't involved with any Twitter stuff, so I don't know what you mean there. Why do you think they wrote Tyrese and his group to go to Woodbury back in Season 3? It didn't make any sense considering how small our group was at the time. Our group could have really used them. I think that was a huge mistake. When I break down, I have these videos planned for Season 3 where I break down specifically what I don't like about it. Like, I have a video planned with Fear the Walking Dead in Season 2 where I want to finally, for once say, listen, this is why I don't like it, this, and this. But with Season 3, Tyrese and Sasha going to Woodbury, I think that is one of the biggest mistakes in the writing. They never should have done that. That just doesn't make any sense. Is that a Predator action figure or question mark? Yes, it is. This is... Sorry, I was moving things around. I must have set them down, didn't remember to put them back. This is a 1/6 scale, the dolls. I call them dolls because people who collect them, they're all like, they're not dolls. They're expensive, so they're not dolls. And then some people who are insecure, they'll be like, I can't believe you have toys, bro. And it's like, listen, when you get older, you'll realize everyone is a loser in their own sort of way, so it doesn't matter. I was friends with this actor. Actually, we were both going to a course, an acting course where it was like method acting, where you train. And he was talking about collectibles, and I wasn't even collecting back then. And he had mentioned something about he couldn't do it with sports and collectibles. He just finds it so ridiculous. And I was like, listen, we were practicing this thing. It was for a play where we have to stand in line, and it was the line turned on each other, the people standing in line. And I was like, you understand, like, when you get into acting, you're going to have to pretend, especially if it's an emotional scene. You look ridiculous. And if you're not surrounded by people who are just free and open and ready to be ridiculous and embrace the ridiculousness of what acting actually is, I was like, you have no reason to shit talk anyone who loves sports or who, you have mental problems if they want to go in the stands and shout out their favorite sports team. That's not something I'm into. I can't stand sports. I don't understand the...
I like basketball, though.
I like when you're in there getting ready for bed. I like
my Chucky pin.
Let me see that, bro.
Oh.
Look at your face. It's delayed.
Also, look at this.
What? What is that? Your tongue's going to fall off. Come on. YouTube will turn on me quick. The comments get vicious. They'll be like, Ronnie, talk about The Walking Dead. I already veered off track. I love you. Go watch your thing. Get ready for bed too.
You're Shiva, by the way.
This is the last week for us to be bums, so go. I give her 2 weeks after she got out of school so we can stay up late, do whatever we want. I'm drinking a little bit of something, so if I get off track, it's because I'm getting a little tipsy. Yo, I was going to say, to kick up the super chats and help support the channel, I was going to say, listen, I'll buy, liquor or booze or something, and every time a super chat comes in, I'll take a drink. But then I was thinking, if someone sends in a $50 super chat and I take a drink for every super chat, like for like every dollar, I'll die within one donation. So that's not going to happen. Those Ninja Turtles you posted on Instagram are badass. Yeah, me and my daughter both. Wait, your favorite is Mikey, right, honey? Our favorite is, I'm most like Raphael. When I was little, I always like related to him the most. But my favorite colors are green and then orange. And Mikey, he's my favorite to enjoy. I love Mikey. He's such an awesome... If I ever get the chance in the future, let's say 20 years from now, to write something with the Ninja Turtles, I want to open it up. Or at one point in time with the Ninja Turtles during the movie, I want you to connect like to Mikey like he's a child, like have that connection where you don't want to see him get hurt. And I want to get into a scene where he's getting beat down. Just picture like a basement or something. He's getting his ass beat, like on a one-on-one fight, not tied up and tortured. And he's crying. It's that bad. Like, it's vicious and brutal. And his brothers are coming to rescue him. And your heart is ripped out of your guts. You just don't want him going through that. That's the kind of dark and real Ninja Turtle shit I want to see. That would be fucking epic. Anyway, yeah. Badass Predator. Predator, Turtles. I'll be doing the Turtles. We got... Leonardo just came in the mail today. The idea was to do all 4. However, they're not releasing Mikey till September. So that's going to wait a bit. Do you ever think to spin off... Wait. Think there will ever be a spin-off of The Walking Dead other than Fear? Yes. I don't know when. It could be in 30 years from now. I do know that The Walking Dead is here to stay from now until, 50 years. Unless something crazy happens where Robert Kirkman and AMC just stop, making it. Yeah, The Office is looking good. I don't like this bookcase, I'll be honest with you. It's too dark. There's that void of black. I have... the original idea was it's called a Detolf, I think. It's a clear case. You can put lights in it. And that's what I need. I need lights to be in the background. And then you'll be able to see through it. You can see the wall. It'll open it up a bit. And then it won't be so... Like, there's just this void here like that. I want to get rid of that. But whatever. Yeah, I love The Office. I love walking into the house. I got that big Whisper of War poster in the living room. I got issue 100, the variant with all the bodies. I got my Last of Us Shrine, which I'm now mixing with The Last of Us and The Walking Dead, but that's only because they don't have any collectibles out for The Last of Us. So, did Tyrese dying even hit you? I'm curious because I didn't tear up at all. No, his actual death didn't affect me emotionally at all. I think they kind of dropped the ball. I understand what they were doing with the fatigue, but no, I think they could have went hardcore with that. Not even something big and grand and epic, just something a little different than a kid sneaking up, a ninja walker. Enough with the ninja walkers. Do you think AMC will ever increase the budget for The Walking Dead? If so, do you think the show could use a budget increase? I believe the show is in desperate need of a budget increase, but I personally do not believe AMC will raise the budget. They don't have any incentive to do so. You have to understand, at the end of the day, it is a business, and there's a lot of people getting extremely wealthy off of this, and we're gobbling it up the way it is, so why should they change anything? I do believe they might, if the ratings do plummet after season 8 or during or whatever, they might fluff the budget a little bit, or do something different with advertising. I don't know, something. I hope they don't, because that's a mistake. But I think the budget needs some more money. Yeah, absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt. And again, that goes back to my argument. If you're making money off of The Walking Dead, if you're making, $2 million, $10 million, if you just make $500,000 less, everyone collectively, to the people who are making millions, I mean, does it fucking matter? You're still rich. And then the show gets a bigger budget. Ronnie, what do you think happened to Heath? By the way, I love your channel. I really appreciate that, especially now. The 2 months I talked about this. The June and July will be rocky as hell, and then we're going to start to ground out, and it'll be smoother. But what happened to Heath, I think some group just took him. They did cast. They announced that they cast 2 different actors, and I do believe that Heath might be with that small group. Brian Akeem, hey Ronnie, why didn't Rick need medical attention in the season 7 finale like Michelle and Rosita? Where did it go? Fuck, I lost your thing. Whatever. He didn't need medical attention because in reality they don't care about the wounds, and that is an open criticism I will definitely tack on to The Walking Dead. They're horrible with their wound consistency. Daryl, perfect example, gets shot, it ain't nothing, you know. Carol, she got shot up, and it was convenient to have her heal so quickly for season 7. That's pretty laughable. I mean, they should stay injured for a little while longer. It should play a more important and realistic, I don't know, whatever. Hey, Ronnie, what was the most memorable walker on The Walking Dead? Bicycle or the teddy bear girl, I think. What's the best movie you've seen so far this year? Oh, shit. The best movie I've seen so far this year? I'm horrible at remembering shit like that. I don't know. I really don't know. The best movie? I have no idea. I'm drawing a blank. Tell me stuff that's been released this year. I honestly am drawing a blank on that shit. Wait, was Logan this year? Or was that last year? No, that was last year, wasn't it? It came out on Blu-ray this year. I'm going with Logan anyway. Yeah, Walking Dead is a great selling brand. I'm sure it'll be here for a long time. The Incant Player. Hey, Ronnie, did you see that Brandon from the comic, all caps, Brandon from the comicbook.com dished you on his Twitter, all caps. I did not see that. I do know of one sole tweet, so if you're trying to drum up some drama, it ain't gonna work. I will double check the Twitter, but all he said was good. Somebody said, for those who don't know, he had posted, what? Oh, Fear the Walking Dead. Everyone's saying Fear the Walking Dead is really good right now. That's because it's a damn good show. And somebody else out of nowhere was like, oh, Ronnie will disagree with you. Which is loaded, you know what I mean? Because it has good moments and bad moments. But all he said was good. Like, okay, that's good. I don't see that as a diss at all. You know, he's just handling Twitter. If there's something different, I'll look at it. I probably won't address it though, because I got other important things to do. Joe Cool, if the survivors attack the Savior's outpost like they did in the comics, how do you think the group will break down? Who will lead and be second in command for each group? That's a tough one because it just depends on what groups they go into. I would have to say the easiest way to break that down is the communities. You know, you wouldn't take, Rick leading a portion of the Hilltop community. So if they were to split off, I think Maggie would obviously take the Hilltop troops. And that's probably how it should branch down. You know, Maggie take the Hilltop troops. Ezekiel and Carol and Morgan take the Kingdom troops. Rick and gang, they take the Alexandrians. Now, if they start splintering off into little groups, it gets a little more complicated because, you know, Jesus and Maggie, they'll split off if they need to. And then, yeah, I still stick with the same. You know, the leaders of each group, they'll just splinter off into little groups. Like Rick will take a group, Michonne will take a group, but they'll all deal with Alexandrians. And then Maggie and Jesus, they'll deal with the Hilltop people. Ezekiel, Carol, and Morgan will deal with the Kingdom. Wait. I don't think you finished, Dylan. You said, Ronnie, I just finished season 5 of GOT. Arya and Brienne of Tarth are so bad. AS. I think you meant as AF. Yeah, I like them. Ronnie, have you seen Trev's new vid on Fear talking about Alicia going to be a villain because she hit a bong? Please say you're kidding. Cameron Krebs. You can buy Last of Us soundtrack for $10 on Amazon. Paul Hartman. Ranny. How can I purchase a tangible copy of Doomsday Kingdom Night variant? Well, I don't know the specifics quite yet, but the Night and Day, the idea for that is it's sold as a set. And again, I don't know the specifics because it all matters on the quotes we get back from the printers. But as of right now, unless something specific changes, the whole original idea was the day and night variant to come in a set. You know what I mean? To come together. And as far as when you can get a physical copy of that, like I said, it's coming soon. I was supposed to make the announcement like a week or two ago, but there's a holdup on my end because I'm doing the lettering, and just because of this, my scheduling and trying to get it right, I'm personally a little bit behind on getting that finished. Rasta, I really want a first-person action shooter with the Walking Dead lore. You know, it shocks me we haven't gotten one out, you know, by now. I do feel like Survival Instinct was a rushed mess, and I feel like that was a cash grab, and if they would have put somebody else ahead of the project or in charge of the project, thrown a little bit more money at the project, they could have came away with something that was just, you know, incredible. But think about it again. Think about the incentive for them too. They take Daryl Dixon. You know, Daryl fans will buy anything they come out with pretty much. And this is a problem with all fans, myself included. Like when they come out with a new Predator movie, chances are I will see it in theaters because I love the Predator monster. 9 times out of 10, the Predator movies suck. You know, the original was great. Second one was nostalgic more than it was good, but I still enjoy it. I'm a huge Danny Glover fan, though, so that's my bias. And Danny from Fear the Walking Dead is in that as well. And I think his name is Danny in that, too. But it's up to me to watch the trailer and go, you know what? That looks like a horrible mess, and then not go see it, and then find other ways, because we got to start voting with our wallets. The same way with that video game. It looked horrible. It played horrible. It is a shitty, horrible, embarrassing vomit of a video game, but we still bought it because we're Daryl fans, we're Walking Dead fans, and yada yada yada. Have you heard about State of Decay 2? Yeah, a while ago I saw a trailer and I said, well, it's zombies, it's a video game, I'm definitely going to try it. Hey Ronnie, do you think the Apocalypse Princess will make it into the TV show? I think if the TV show is running by the time they're at that storyline, absolutely. Hey Ronnie, we never really got a Michonne backstory. What's up with that? Well, it depends on what you're talking about, because we definitely, as a matter of fact, 100%, we got a Michonne backstory. They released a Michonne special issue #1 where they wrote a few pages that were brand new, and they included stuff that was already released in the comic book and tied it together to create her backstory. And in the comic, it's just real damn simple. They showed her as a lawyer. I think her son died, and then she ran away. Her daughters. Oh no, her daughters. She was a lawyer. Sorry, she lost custody or left her family. And she was somewhere with a boyfriend, killed the boyfriend, took the boyfriend as her pets, and then the father with the daughters, she lost track of them, she doesn't know anything about them, and that's why she was going to go and get them. And I know what you mean, they can add more to that, but they already released all the main points to Michonne in the comic book, to her backstory. So, but not everyone needs a backstory, though, to be honest. If you were to kill off Rick, how would you do it, and how awesome would the death scene be? I imagine him just, and then that's all you wrote. Yeah, we've talked about this, I think. At least once every live stream somebody has asked that. I'm going to sit down and come up with an ideal way I would be satisfied with, you know, writing Rick's death, and then next time you guys ask that, I'll have a better idea to answer it. You watch this TV show called The Office? No, my brother likes that show. I've seen clips, but I've never sat down to watch it. Hey Ronnie, I purchased the 7-inch Negan and the 2-pack 5-inch Glen and Negan on Big Bad Toy Store, but when should they be out? As it said, they'll be out in June. Well, here's the problem. Big Bad Toy Store, they're a real good company. They are on point. The problem, though, is if McFarlane Toys or whoever they get their figures from, if they don't send it to them in June, in July, in September, in fucking October, in November, in March of next year, you will wait until they get it. And that's just a problem. I know I've had pre-orders on Entertainment Earth for 6 months while everyone else was slowly releasing it. And by the time I canceled the pre-order, it was an old figure, you know. So it just matters on when they send the product. So for Big Bad Toy Store, it could be next month, in all honesty. It could be 2-3 months from now, in all honesty. Or it could be a week from now. It all depends on when they get it. Seasons 1 to 3 were best for budgets. Midnight Black. Damn, my kids are going ape shit. Gonna put them out. Have a good night. All rock on. Oh, good luck with that. You think Carol and Daryl will hit it off, or her and King Ezekiel? I feel confident saying it is already being set up that Carol and Ezekiel will have some type of bond. It doesn't need to be intimate at this time. I feel it's going in that direction. I think her and Daryl have been around for so long. If it was going to be intimate, it would have been intimate by now. I cried when Tyrese died simply because Chad gave an emotionally powerful performance. Yeah, the death was powerful. I think I even did a that character dying, the way they went in from a dream to reality where they chopped off his arm. I absolutely loved that part. Oh my god, I love that so damn much. To do a whole episode on it, though, again, nah. But that part itself, loved it. Zuri. Hey, Ronnie, can you do a video on Forbes always shitting on The Walking Dead? No. I mean, that's given. I've talked about it. I mention it in videos, but I don't know what's up with the Forbes, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. Even when The Walking Dead has objectively a really good show, really good moment, Forbes always finds some way to backhand shit talk them, you know. Oh, and this was good, but it's been 7 episodes since anything's good that, happened, so that doesn't mean anything. It's like, come the fuck on. If there was some kind of interesting pattern, if you knew of, if you're paying attention to what Forbes puts out, if there's an interesting pattern, maybe you find some contradictions or whatever, I'd look into it for that kind of topic, you know. But I'd have to find a pattern, and this is why I wouldn't just openly do the video, because I'm so busy right now. I'd have to go and read all the interviews, pull the source material out of it that I want to base my argument off of. Lee, what do you think is the worst death? Oh, wait a minute. What do you think the worst done death was on the show? I got it now. That was just a little rough structure-wise. The worst death on the show? Hold on. I know I had one. I mean, Beth's is pretty bad. Just because I just feel like there's 10 other better ways they could have done it. 10 other, different ways they probably could have done it to not have that kind of odd reaction with the fans. Worst death. We got I don't know, I like Glenn, I like Abraham. The governor was supposed to be what it was. Oh my god, I know there's one. My brain is just absolutely going blank on me now, and it shouldn't be going blank. You guys know, I've said it a number of times what a bad death on the show was. Hold on, let me take a drink, maybe I remember. A bad death. Give me a minute. My brain is hurting right now because I'm thinking, I know I picked out a death. I know I picked out a death that was just not good. Until I come up with what it was. We had season 1, season 2 had some good shit. Season 3, no, I'm coming up on it. Season 2, season 3, season 5. Andrea, oh my god, yeah, why was that so hard? And I was fighting my memory because I'm like, I know there was one. Andrea, that was dumb. That was so dumb. That was so horribly dumb. It was done dumb. The death was done dumb. That's why they won't kill Daryl. He's their cash cow. I don't know anymore, man. The polls used to always put Daryl ahead of Rick, but recently, the past year, the polls have been Rick leading Daryl out. And I just mean like online, Daryl's fan base is pretty active and pretty crazy with it, with the polls. I mean, they'll go nuts with social media, but over the past year, I've been noticing a crazy shift where, at least online and social media, the polls have been swaying over to Rick more so. Which, I mean, man, he's the leader. I mean, listen, Daryl's cool. Norman Reedus he's very easy to like. You know what I mean? Then you have Daryl. Cool character, obviously, he holds it down, has a big fan base, but Rick Grimes, I mean, we woke up with him in the coma. I don't know, it's like, Daryl should be the side chick, you know? But the polls, especially recently, I think there was a poll on The Walking Dead's official site where they said, pick one, Rick or Daryl, and it was like 30% Daryl, 70% Rick. Can't wait to see Negan's backstory on the TV show. Gonna be lit. I still think that's not coming until season 9, but I could be wrong. Are you excited for the war? And yes, very. Sorry, I had to burp. And our great dad can't say enough how much you are a role model to Juliet Hayes, baby. Thank you very much. But yes, I'm very excited for the war. I think I'm more excited for possibly any season of The Walking Dead since I've been reading the comic for this one. I can't wait. IKEA light strips, bruh. Yeah, I'm going to be getting light strips. I'm going to get the shelf and the light strips all in one shot, though. Probably in a couple months. Do you think Stannis is still alive? No. The worst death. Somebody did comment Andrea death. Yeah, I got it. The worst death was Glenn. Now, I don't think they mean the worst to handle. I think they mean the worst is in like a bad death, like a dumb death, like a stupid death, a pointless death. I think they mean that. Because as far as like the worst way to die, I would rather Negan beat my head in than die like Noah died. If we're talking the worst way to go, oh man, Aiden died pretty bad. Noah died pretty bad. Who else? There was somebody recently that got ripped up. I don't know, but I think that's what they mean. Hey Ronnie, can you give us any background on the Rider? No, I cannot. The Rider will be a mystery for years to come. I can tell you about Tristan, though. Joe Cool. Damn, did not know that. Do you think they're setting up Heath to help introduce the Whisperers, or do you think they are planning on bringing him back some time within the duration of All Out War? I don't think they're setting up the Whisperers with Heath. If they did, it'd be a surprise. I'd be interested to see how that plays out. I think that's extremely unnecessary, though, because what's the point? Just what is the point? Do you think they're planning on bringing him back sometime within the duration of All Out War? Yes, I do. King of Kings. Hey, Ronnie, do you think Clementine will ever show up? If not, do you think they'll mention her or something? I personally do not think Clementine is ever going to show up in the TV show. We've talked about this before. It's a licensing right. I believe Telltale, I believe the way the law goes, Telltale and Skybound own the rights to Telltale. I know Skybound does, but I'm almost positive, since that was a joint venture and Telltale created those characters, I'm almost positive that they co-created, so they co-own the rights, unless there's something in the contract, I don't know, yada yada yada. So with that being said, AMC would have to buy or share profits of those rights if they introduce Clementine. But if that's the case, and this is where I think it gets muddied. Again, I'm no lawyer, I'm not, I'm just assuming this is where it gets problematic, because what's the profit share on that? If Clementine comes into the story, how do you split the profit? How do you even begin to know how many fans? What if no fans watch and you're buying the rights? What if not enough fans watch to make up for the profit, that you're shelling out just to put them on the show? You know what I mean? I don't ever think there's a reason for Clementine just based off of the rights. If they work something out, which they definitely can, I think there's definitely room to work something out, but I don't think they're going to work anything out. Tay Dan, do you think they are setting up... Oh, wait, we already did that. Andrea was the worst. Yeah, she definitely was. Where Beta? He's around. The death of Sherry's sister, Ronnie. That was terribly pathetic death. That was horrible. You are right about that. What's her name? It's not Honey. I don't care. I don't even care what her name is. I don't mean that as a diss to the actress. Whoever filmed that, shot that, they were having a bad day. Everyone involved in that moment was having a bad day because that was terrible. And I know the actress, she probably couldn't have, piped up and been like, there's something wrong here. But, man, I think that's probably almost worth getting fired over. Being like, listen, I'm not going to fall to the ground. This is stupid, Maybe when they were filming it, they had a different idea. Oh, we'll film it from this angle and you won't tell. But when you go back and rewatch that, she just drops to the ground. Like a huge tip to an actor, if you were doing a scene and you throw yourself to the ground and it obviously, if it just feels like you are throwing yourself to the ground, then it's 100% going to look like you're throwing yourself to the ground. And that looked like she threw herself to the ground. She was standing there, they break through the glass, and she just goes, oh, it's like, what? That was stupid. That was dumb. So I agree. Wait, we got to back it up some. Do you see the leaked Negan backstory trailer? Oh my god, I'm going to headbutt a wall. No bullshit. I didn't believe it when I saw it too. Excited though. Looks good. Will Moore. That's fake. You just got played, homie. Oh my god. I don't know how people are falling for this shit. Jeffrey Dean Morgan looks like 10 years younger in the trailer. And we're not talking like 10 years younger, but it could be, touched up with, how they de-age actors now digitally. It's not even that. He's noticeably younger. It's just, it's fake. You got played. Hey, Ronnie, loved the channel for about 10 months now. Thank you for 10 months. Do you think The Walking Dead or Fear currently has the best writing? Personally, I say The Walking Dead, but some reviews say Fear is taking over. No way in hell. The Walking Dead, absolutely. I don't know. I don't even like comparing them because, just because I like to just stay focused on whatever one. But yeah, as far as the writing, yeah, I'm going with The Walking Dead. Fear. Trust me, wait till the season 2 video. If I ever get time to do that, just wait. There's not going to be anyone, even if you love the show, you're just going to have to sit back and go, all right, you got me on that one. Because even if you just take the shit the characters say, and they do, and don't twist anything around, don't mess with the context, if you just take what they do, it's shit. It's horrible. Like Strand, we've mentioned this. 1 minute, this is no home to me. I'm not helping. Yada yada yada. 2 episodes later, he's staying. He's not leaving with Madison. It's forced writing. Nick, I can't even begin to talk about how many times he seems to contradict himself. His family's back around now, so now he reverts back to season 1 Nick. You know what I mean? Anyone notice that? Season 2 Nick, when he goes off on his own, he's doing all this shit. That's gone. He's now back to the whiny. But here's the thing, though. I will say, I think people are saying that now because Danny's episode especially had something special with it because there was an emotional connection there. Someone who saves your life, and then you have this character who's got a lot of charisma, and that's Ruben Blade. I think that has some really strong shit. There's a lot of really weak moments, though, in between that, and it feels incredibly rushed because they only had 1 episode. But I don't know. I mean, Fear's good. I say stick with it. It's good. It's not as dog shit as people say. It's really not. But it's just not amazing. It's just not, it's not really good. It's just okay. Do you think Negan will be locked up or killed? Locked up. Hey, Ronnie, is it possible that Negan uses Heath to portray the death scenes of Holly since he is with Michonne, so it will look like her? Wait, what? No, I don't think. I don't think any of that's going to happen. I don't think I quite understand what you said, though. Negan uses Heath to portray the death scene of Holly since he is with Michonne, so it will look like her. I think the Holly moment's already gone. They already did that. They did it in Fear, and then they already halfway did it in The Walking Dead. They're not going to go back and redo it again. I don't think that at all. Aaron, besides, Rick can't get bit, you know what I'm saying? So there's no reason to do that, and that would be a really lackluster way to kill Michonne, I believe. Aaron, I feel like Dwight hasn't had enough of the spotlight this season. Do you think we'll have some badass scenes with him this season? I think he's had a decent amount of spotlight, you know? I think Austin Emilio would agree with that. He's probably fucking loving it. That's got to be a blast, man. But yeah, I do want to see more of him, sure. You know, he's had the spotlight, but I think he's a really important character going forward. I definitely want to see more of him. I'll probably mention you. Ronnie, did you see the second wave models of Mantic's All Out War game? I don't know the waves, but I've seen some of them. They look cool. Like I said, that board game, man, it's tricky. If you're not used to that kind of board game, it feels like that you're going into a lot, but it's probably not as bad once you dive in. Hey, Ronnie, I really enjoyed that interview with Peter Z. Who do you want to have next for the interview on your channel? Any and everybody. You know what? Honestly, what's his name? Oh, my God. I'm drawing a blank on his name. Gavin's character, I know his damn name. I know the actor's name. I know his name in real life. Oh my God, I'm blanking on it. The actor who plays Gavin. It's Gavin, right? Not the long hair dude. The dude who is in charge of the group that meets up with the Kingdom people. I think he would be a really interesting guest on the show. I think Austin Emilio, the actor who plays Dwight, he would be another really interesting guest on the show. Even the dude who plays, again, I'm forgetting the damn names. The dude who plays the guy from the Kingdom, not the Kingdom, the Hilltop, who takes Rick and gang to the outpost originally. That kicked off the fight between the Saviors and the Survivors. That would be another cool role. Imagine that, because we get an introduction about that really cool scene, or we get some behind-the-scenes stuff about Rick punching the nose of Gregory. He would be a friggin' riot, I think. Alexander Berkeley, but it doesn't matter. We got some stuff lined up, and hopefully we'll get more as we go along. Will Daryl die this season? I don't know. Ronnie, nice Sons of Anarchy glass. Yeah. They got another Mayans, Sons of Anarchy Mayans. I don't know. I'm definitely going to check that out because I like Kurt Sutter's work on Sons of Anarchy, but I don't know. I don't care. I like the Sons of Anarchy, and I want some of that. I don't think I really care about the Mayans group, but we'll see when it comes. I might really like it. Whatever happened to that kid that was friends with Ron and Enid? You mean Mikey? Everyone asks about that. I don't know. Robert Kirkman only let Telltale make the game if the signed that it wouldn't ever cross over or something like that. The only exceptions are Herschel and Glenn. Wait, hold on, what? Robert Kirkman only let Telltale make the game. Well, yeah, that's how the rights work. I don't get what you mean. Or if the signed that it would ever cross over or something like that. The only exceptions are Herschel and Glenn. It might be a typo there. I don't think I understand what you mean. I think I get what you mean, kind of, but yeah, that doesn't go into what we're talking about as far as the AMC, Clementine, and all that. Yeah, Robert Kirkman gave him permission to use Glenn's, the rights to use Glenn and Herschel, sure. But you got to understand, Telltale created Clementine. They created Lee, and unless they had something where, like in the contract, to where it gives the rights fully over to Kirkman and them, Telltale created them no matter what by law. I think if there was nothing signed, which there was definitely something signed, by law, 100%, it defaults to co-creators, you know what I mean? And you could look up, I think, funny enough, I think they cite a court case with McFarlane Toys and somebody else, not McFarlane Toys, Todd McFarlane and somebody else, because he created Angela in the Spawn universe that was already started, and he sued him and he won. Now I think Marvel owns that character. But anyway, hey Ronnie, have you ever heard of J.W. Somerville, the Walking Dead comic? The JWs, I have no idea what you're talking about. I want to set up a triple threat. And then you name some Walking Dead channels as a referee. I don't even know what you're talking about. A referee for what? That would just be 3 people talking at once. No, 4 people, it looks like you wrote down. Your comment moved. Which character will have the most on-screen kills in All Out War? My bet is on Morgan. You think so? I hope like Rick or somebody. How do they run into the Princess Chick if they are supposed to go to Ohio? I think the Princess Chick is from Ohio, right? I mean, it only makes sense if you're going to Ohio. They would introduce that character, unless they're going to do something where you have Ohio on the back burner still and you run into a couple groups on the way. It opens up the world. You get introduced to some communities along the way. Think about it. This is something they could do instead of going all the time going from one place to another and that's all you meet are those 2 characters. And then you got to create stories of things that happen around that. Have them go to Ohio and run into the princess and her group or her story, and then after that continue their journey to Ohio and run into somebody else in their group and their journey. Nothing real big, a few issues, and then, that way you can revisit these characters. Excuse me, because it's about time we're getting... It's a point in the world of The Walking Dead where we need to get to where we revisit characters, so it's not Negan shows up, he's gone. Governor shows up, he's gone. Whisperers show up, they're gone. They need to start building out, They run into the princess, they have a little storyline, she stays there, they go on their way to Ohio. That is a possibility, but I really, really think at this time the princess is from the Ohio group. Death once had a near Rick Grimes experience. Will Kirkman give fan service and make Sophia gay? I don't know how that's fan service. I really don't know how that's fan service at all.
No. It's not turning. Oh.
Yeah, bro. I don't think you. Maybe you made a typo there. No, don't run that now. He's got to go to bed.
Okay.
Right. Finish your thing too, because it's bedtime in 10 minutes.
Wait, he's doing
What? Oh, he needs to go to bed too. I don't think... Honey, I really want you to shut that down. I'm not kidding.
I don't know how.
You put him in a dark room and he shuts down by himself.
Where's
We
the
got
dark
a
room?
robot dog. The whole room over there is dark. Don't put him over there. Yeah. Now, I think you did a typo because fan service means, fans are expecting something like, Negan being a good guy. And then look at that. They made him a good guy. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what you mean. Maybe I'm missing something. Sophia is gay. I don't know. It's news to me. Hallows Eve. What's in the glass? Spiked root beer. If Rick and crew would have come to the Saviors and offered submission instead of attacking them, they could have taken them out without losing a soul. Hashtag Rick is done. No, I think you're incredibly wrong.
Yeah.
I do believe that would have been a lot better because they would have realized 100%, oh my God, the Saviors have a lot more people than we thought previously, but I don't think Rick and gang could have showed up and taken them out. They have more. That's what all of Season 7 was about. Getting more people to fight. You know what I mean? Rick and Alexandria would have gotten slaughtered if they said, okay, we give up. And then they got surrounded. Because keep in mind, Simon's going to take all the weapons before they bring all the gangs out. They had all those groups at the roadblocks. I respectfully disagree. I think... Rick was overconfident and dumb. I think he did do something dumb. He should have waited a little bit longer. He should have looked at who he was hitting and made sure he could definitely take them out. What is your least favorite arc in the comic? The prison arc. I think it's right around where the Tyrese and Michonne and Carol stuff was. There's a whole arc there where I don't know. Some of it was cool, but... Yeah, some of it was cool, but I don't know. It just didn't do anything for me. Dylan Scott, do you really believe... Wait, do you really think it's going to happen to Morgan's story going forward? No, what the hell happened? Do you really believe Negan Lucille, the 16-year-old at Hilltop? Yeah, because they said so. What do you think? And I believe them. I don't think they're lying about that. What do you think is going to happen to Morgan's story going forward? Same stuff. I think he's going to be in a really conflicted point. And I think Rick might see that. They could do something touching. They could really do something touching where Rick sees that, and Rick helps to bring him back from the edge, so to speak. They already built him up with Carol, though, so they might be something there with Carol. But I really think there's something they can do where Rick could talk about getting or having the... What did he say? Having a second chance, because Morgan, and we're going to do a video on this too. That's the video I was going to post today. You'll see it next week. But Morgan was making the prison. He said, so we have another option. I think that's what he said. Honey, that's not going to focus. You don't understand. That's positioned to where I'm sitting, and I'm only. It won't focus up close. They see it's Chucky. Honey, I want you to go lay down now or finish your story.
Daddy,
what?
I'm drawing a picture of Chucky. I just started.
Where?
I didn't even start.
Well, do it. Finish it. I'm telling you
I
what.
didn't even start.
Get started, because I'm putting you to bed in 12 minutes. So get started.
Don't tell me.
Why not? Are you doing the bloody Chucky or the normal Chucky? You psycho.
Either.
All right. Well, hold on, honey.
Okay.
They don't want to hear us talk. They want to hear. What are you doing? If we could have died. What is your least favorite arc? Do you believe will Dwight still kill Daryl? Wait, will Dwight still try to kill Daryl? I don't believe he will. You have Walking Dead channel? Oh wait, no, that's somebody else. Do you think Morgan will die? I think Morgan will eventually die. Yeah, possibly in season 8, definitely. Season 4, Telltale was really bad. Wait, The Walking Dead season 4, Telltale was really bad. Bad Clem use. You mean season 3? Season 4 is not out yet. 3 just came out. And that's one thing I'm really extremely disappointed with. For the life of me, I cannot understand. I can't even fathom why they did not continue with Clementine. I did give a theory before the game came out, and I said I had the theory that they're trying to build additional characters in this world, because Telltale's it's a newer company. It's not, this monster. It's not a Goliath, massive company that's, why couldn't I say that word, Goliath? It's not this Goliath company that is good to go, have all these characters. So it's still building. And I think that they're creating another character like Javier. Is that who you play instead? They were banking on him being another character like Clementine and like Lee. But I think there was some magic with Lee. And then we continued on with Clementine. To not stick with Clementine, I just have to say, and I haven't played it yet, and I might change my mind, but I strongly disagree. Strongly disagree. They should have kept with Clementine. Nick, can people not form a complete sense? That does get rough, though. And I think I just chalk it up to, people are being quick with it. Get a question out there. Sometimes they'll be thinking of it as they're typing it, so it might come in kind of, you see it a little crooked. But, it gets rough, though, because it makes me sound drunk. Especially the nights I'm not drinking. Which is almost never. I think this is the first time since the very first live stream I've ever had anything to drink. But yeah, it gets rough because you're reading it. You're like, Rick, what the, huh? No periods. That's the worst, though. I'll take some messed up, no periods. Kill me. Or punctuation at all. Will Carol leave the series this coming season 8? That's possible. Death predictions for All Out War. That's coming to it. That's actually coming really soon. I was just finishing. I was waiting. Listen, I know the thing to do is as soon as the new season ends, you kick out that prediction video for the death predictions because that gets the most views. I mean, hate me all you want, but I want to wait until we get at least fresh images from the new season so that way I can post it with the new season. I like to wait on a lot of things because I think anyone who posts death predictions, immediately following a new season, you're just full of shit picking stuff out of the air because you don't even have an idea, no trailer. I mean, a lot of times I feel more comfortable waiting till we get the trailer. We can see what direction the show goes. Anything before that, you're just basing off the comic book, if anything. How do you think they will introduce the Whispers on the show? I hope really similar to the comic. I really hope. Here on, you should review Outcast show and comic. I'm not going to do the comic. We're going into a direction where we're expanding. We're keeping The Walking Dead and all that. Staying in the horror genre, horror sci-fi genre. That was the genre when I was growing up in the, not a real genre, but in the video store, but horror sci-fi because they go so well together. But with Outcast, it is kind of horror sci-fi. Not the comic. We do the show, but the show's not airing yet in the United States. I think it's airing in a couple months. I'm not sure. I know last season 1 it aired in August? Tony, Patrick, do you think season 8 will be awesome? I hope so. I think it should be. Black Carrot. Wait, I read that wrong. Cackle Rat. I miss Got 1 to 4 before D&D turned into a fan service. What? I miss Got 1 to 4. I don't know what you're talking about. How do you think they will introduce the Whispers on the show? We already did that. Do you think we'll see the Whispers by the end of season 8? I don't think there's any reason ever in this world we should see the Whispers, even a hint in season 8. And I argue the point that it was a territory issue. The Whispers had a problem with the territory. They caught wind of somebody in their territory as they were, shuffling through. If you even give a hint, there can't be a time skip. There's no way I will ever believe that the Whispers knew these people were there, but then left and then suddenly came back. I just find it, that is fan service. To give us a taste of the Whispers during All Out War, or maybe even at the end of All Out War, unless it's done right, unless it's some type of, it's not connected to the Whispers or the survivors, but it's a little hint of something. Maybe somebody getting, like a zombie getting skinned, and then it ends. But even that's too much, Anyway, thank you, Jon Snow Rules. I appreciate that. Do you think Daryl should slit Negan's throat instead of Rick? No, my God. That's one of the problems I personally feel with any Daryl fans, any fans of The Walking Dead, when you ever even suggest Daryl should do something instead of Rick. No, Rick is the lead. He needs to take the lead and handle that. It doesn't do anything different or interesting to the story to have Daryl take over in any shape, way, or form. Well, I said that backwards, but you get what I'm saying. Dingo Destroyer. Jax versus Negan. Who wins? Better question. Who cares? Negan, though, obviously. Dwayne reviews. Nah, we love watching some quality daddying. Don't lie to me. You inspired me to start up my own zombies story called Corpses. Just want to let you know that. I appreciate it. Keep going. Knock it out. Oof. We got a live chat. The Creeper. We got a live chat. We got a super chat. Can't wait to see you on The Talking Dead. Am I going? They got Snooki on. For crying out loud. Snooki on. Some asshole posted a spoiler in the comments section of the part 2 of Peter Zimmerman interview. What spoiler? Spoiler for what? Obviously you don't say the spoiler, but for the comic, for the show, if it's for the show, I didn't even know they had anything out yet that was a spoiler. I never catch the show on time. Ronnie, do you think Morgan will take dun-dun-dun from dun-dun-dun? I think it's highly possible. Remixed, very different though. I don't think it would work well remixed the same or similar. Thank you very much, The Creeper, though. Really appreciate the support. $5 super chat came in. You guys are what's keeping this ship afloat. What would you like to be the basic plot for The Last of Us 2? Hey, honey, since you're not doing anything, where are you at? Gotta crack my back. The basic plot for The Last of Us 2 Off top of my head, extremely basic. They were at Tommy's. Can you grab that beer for me in the fridge, please? Thank you. They were at Tommy's.
I'm not allowed to have beer.
Something happened. Maybe I got two quick ideas. Something happened to where someone Ellie loved. Maybe she got a girlfriend. Maybe she started getting this family at Tommy's. The Fireflies came looking for her, ended up killing them, and now she wants revenge. Or a better idea. I'm just thinking of this now. Ellie's mom, right? There was some rumors that Ellie's mom, there was supposed to be a pre-comic. Let's say, no, I don't know how that's going to work. Let's say Ellie's mom was with the Fireflies or knew them, or Marlene maybe killed Ellie's mom. So Ellie found out and there was going to be some revenge plot. But her new family at Tommy's and then Joel talking some sense into her kept her from doing that. And this is when The Last of Us Part 2 opens, where her wanting to kill them, her family talks her down. Her new family, right, in Tommy's. Then the Fireflies come looking for her, and then they kill the only thing holding her back. So then she goes out. Now that's extremely basic. Extremely basic. I'm sure they're going to do something way better than that. Even if they did just that and we got to play with Ellie again, I'm fine. I can't wait for a good Last of Us 2. Oh, man. Whatever they do, it's going to be great, though. Ronnie, do you think Rick will win the Game of Thrones? Yes. Is it me, or do you think the new season of Fear the Walking Dead has lost its flair? It might be you. I think for a lot of people it is. I think for a lot of other people it's even getting better. Where's my beer, It's in the fridge, man. Top shelf, to the right. Top shelf. Or I will... Give me your finger. What were we talking about? Yes, so for other fans it's getting better. I personally feel like they're on a good track. I think they're on a way better track this season than they are last season, even though they've made some huge blunders. For Whispers, do you think they will end up an episode making people wonder, oh my god, walkers, dun dun dun? I hope so. It'd be funny as fuck to see TV only fans freaked out. I hope so too. Announce yourself. Don't just creep up on me. Yeah, I hope so too.
Better not
What?
be drinking this.
Oh my god, don't show it on the stream. They'll know my secret. I'm an alcoholic.
What? You are?
No. How often do you see Daddy with a beer?
Oh, like 100 times a day.
You're lying. I haven't had a drink in months. Go away.
A drink? You haven't had a drink
smell
in
that.
months? Grandpa used to let me drink beer, actually.
Somebody's calling children and youth on Grandpa right now. And you're going to arrest Papa. I can't believe you just said that. You're going to throw him in jail because he gave you beer.
No, he only gave me like little tiny sips. But the sips he let me jug on
Chug?
were jug.
Oh, chug
on.
Chug, yeah.
Yeah, those were the ones. Those are the
Interesting story.
mostly
Okay.
beer and then tomato juice.
Tomato juice.
That's the ones he lets me jug on, beer and tomato juice. But
Alright.
the regular beer just lets me eat it all the time.
You can go now. You can go now. Get going.
Also, Daddy feeds me coffee.
I let her. It was a
Yippee-ki-yo.
spoonful. And it was like once. No, twice.
No,
Do you remember
3
when...
times.
You wish. Do you remember when Dwayne hit Rick with the shovel in season 1 and Rick was calling Dwayne Carl? Do you think he's going to die calling Carl Dwayne? No, I hope that's a joke. Imagine how... I don't know, that would be... I hope that's a joke. Brent Smith, does Nicholas's death work for Morgan or Carol? Either one. I mean, I think it works. Again, when I say it works for Morgan, I mean in a remixed way. I think it would be bad to do that on TV. Just how it was. The Creeper, again, with the super chat. Can't wait to see you on Talking Dead. Wait a minute, no. The Creeper did another super chat, I thought. I don't have it if you did. Did you do it? Oh, don't you think Daryl needs to get... Dun-dun-dun-dun? Yes, he does. Carol, might as well. That's fan service. Yeah, whatever. Ellie is gay, question mark. Yes. Well, We'll see. We'll see. You know, I think they did say she is. Like, they kind of confirmed it. But with the game, with the hints you get, it could be somebody that's experiencing, you know what I mean? So it gets a little iffy. For me, they could go either way, and I really wouldn't care. It is what it is. Might as well just keep it the way it is, though. I'm fine with that. Zombie Slayer, get out of here now. What do you think of Rick dying and Carol becoming the new leader? I would quit immediately. Laugh out loud. I like Snooki. She's a big The Walking Dead fan, and she reads the comics. Shrug. I don't care. I don't care if she watches this video. I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if she supports this channel. I just roll my eyes at it. And again, this is a person like who put herself out there as this person on that stupid show she did. So, you know, she should just be like, okay, these people hate me for that. That's something you put out there. That was supposed to be a reality show. So if you do a reality show acting like a complete degenerate moron, you can't blame people for looking at you like you don't deserve. Snooki does not deserve to be anywhere near Hollywood, anywhere near sitting on The Talking Dead. There's no, unless there's some kind of hidden talent that I don't know about, I'll apologize and say that's fine. But this is a person without any talent. Can act. Does she sing? I don't know. Is she a singer? I don't know. I just don't see the... Some people say she's a good person on Twitter, but I don't care. You know, being famous on Twitter don't make you famous. Not real famous. You can be known on Twitter, I guess. So, yeah, you deserve this, bro. Well, thank you, Dylan Voorhees. I like that last name, by the way. Alright, now. Where were we? Yes, Outcast has been canceled. Did great in the UK, poor in the US, sadly. Tim F. Are you serious? Hold on, Tim F. Tim F. Outcast. Cinemax. Canceled. Cinemax. fuck? Damn it. Oh, fuck. I just realized there was no audio. Let me go back and hear. How long has that been? Fuck. Wow, that's been a while. Shit. That sucks. The audio, it looks like it's back on. I guess when I went to look up Outcast, it shut the audio off on the main microphone. I don't know why that happened. Damn it. Man, damn. I feel like a dick. I really apologize for that. For anyone who had to sit for like 5 minutes, I think it was 6 minutes with no audio. Damn, I am sorry. When the audio was out, honestly though, all I did was talk about Outcast, whether or not it was canceled, and I was like, oh, I don't think it's canceled, whoop-de-whoop. It is right now why there's no audio with words. Yeah, no audio. Your sound went out, Ronnie. I know. Where are we at? I gotta scroll down now because I got the audio back, but I don't see your comments till later. Okay. No, it wasn't a slow-mo. That wasn't it at all. Slow-mo has nothing to do with it. Slow-mo is only 60 seconds. Slow-mo is not 20 minutes. Well, it was 3 minutes tops. Well, I still feel like a dick that was 3 minutes, but all that happened, for anyone wondering there was no audio, I was saying, oh, there's no way Outcast could get canceled, and I was talking about Outcast, the TV show on Cinemax. I went to look it up, and when I went to look it up, for some reason it shut off the mic, and I don't know if it's because I opened up a new window. I don't know. That's weird, but I went and looked it up, and it is canceled. And what I said when the audio was cut off, I said, listen, if anyone at Cinemax thought that Outcast was going to be another Walking Dead with as big as it was, they need to get fired immediately and put someone else in there, or give other people, the job that they deserve, because they clearly don't deserve it. Outcast, just the idea of possessions and everything it was, the story around it, that's something that at best a fantastic writer, you're only getting 3 or 4 seasons at. 3 or 4, and that's tops. The possessions, that fan base, it's good, but it's not there. It's not like zombie competition fan base. They're not. Plus, if you don't give an answer like, "Oh, it's possessions," but it's not. It's something else, and then you let it linger for a season, 2, they're not going to play that game. I like Outcast. I've been reading it since I started. When it dropped, like issue 5, I started reading it, something like that. I like it a lot. I hate possession stories, but Outcast is something different, and I like it as a story. But it is not that mind-blowing, insane, and if they keep going with the questions, I'll drop it. If we're at issue 50 and they still don't tell us anything about the black goo, I'm done. I'll quit. And that's what I think a lot of people are like. All right, let's see. Due to Chandler Riggs turning 18, do you think they'll remix some of the Lydia stuff this season? No, there's no reason for that. Especially what happens with the Lydia and how that's tied into the story. There's no reason at all to remix that this early. I'm trying to think of the different ways they could do it, but no, there's just no reason. That's crazy. Thank you, everyone else. Thank you, everyone, for the support. Got a lot of people saying good things about the audio thing. I do feel bad, though. I don't want people sitting here at all for any shit content. I would hate that. I'm not going to kill him. But I'm beating Negan's ass. Negan will be around for a while. Negan will... Wait. War is upon us. No, Lydia. Seriously, that character only works for the comic, I think. I disagree. I think Lydia's really good for the comic. Did you do your Chucky picture? Can I see it?
But I'm doing the scarred one right next to him.
Okay. I'm Cucky.
No, I said I'm Chucky.
You need CH.
Daddy, guess what?
What?
I'm saying I'm Chucky, your friend forever.
Nice.
Like he says in the movie.
What are your opinions on the cancellation of Friday the 13th? What do you mean? The game? Video game?
Sure.
Or the movie? If you're talking about the movie, cancel it. Cancel it 100%. And buy my script. I'm going to do the Matt Makes, and I'm going to read you a script. I wrote a script. It actually made it to the finals in a screenplay competition, like a legitimate one. Yeah, I suck. Yeah, but I'm real proud of the script. It needs a solid polish, but I guarantee you that is the one script that will revitalize the hell out of the Friday 13th. I am so confident if I had the money, I would pour it all into getting that to whoever needs to take it, and you'll buy it, whatever. And I guarantee for the next decade, that script will jumpstart the whole new saga of Jason Voorhees and Friday the 13th. It's that good. The story behind it, the characters, it's that good. A decade. A whole franchise for a decade.
You're saying that...
Go to bed.
You're saying... Wait, you're saying that you're, what's it called? What did you say? You're willing... What does it say?
Honey, I'm not going through all that again. I wrote a really good screenplay. That's all I said.
No, like...
I'm willing to bet all my money if I won the lottery and yada, yada, yada. I don't know what part you're trying to pick from.
Oh, yeah, you'll cry like a crybaby like you did when your toe got stumped.
That hurt. And I didn't even cry. I took it like a man. I was like...
He was literally tears in his eyes. There was literally tears in his eyes.
That is a lie.
I saw you.
I taught you better than that. There was no tears in my eyes.
Ugh.
You're a liar.
I want some.
No, I'm not playing any games. Go sit down. You don't get any beer. Stop. You're going to make me spill it. Savage Rick versus Daniel. Who would win? Rick. Hey, Ronnie, do you think who will die next on the show? In Fear the Walking Dead? Nobody. Who do you think will kill Simon? Who will kill Simon? Rick, I think Rick should. But then again, Rick's going to have the showdown with Negan, so give Simon to somebody else. It's got to be good, though. You might as well give it to Daryl. Yeah, we'll go with that. Any news about any Doomsday Kingdom news? Just trust me, any day now. We're on the home stretch. We should have had news a week, 2 weeks ago, but it's my fault for delaying it because of things I talked about in the beginning here, getting the lettering done and some other stuff. But we have a deadline date, so no matter what, it's got to get done. So hang tight. A few days, a week tops, you'll have a lot of information. Do you think they will bring back Morales from season 1? I don't care. Morales was a shit character. Am I the only one with no sound? I'm watching my mic sound now, so we're not going to have that problem again. If Walking Dead becomes a movie, who would you want to play Rock?
Rick.
Would pick Christian Bale? No way. No way. I like Christian Bale, but no way. Who do you think will kill Simon? Do you think Carl is a good candidate because of the brush-ups with Simon? Hat flipping and stare downs? Yeah, sure.
Simon, like in the Chipmunks?
No, honey, not at all. You gonna watch Transformers? No, I do not support Michael Bay's Transformers. I will not. I'm starting to, the best I can. I'm, voting with my wallet. Is that what they say? I think that Michael Bay's Transformers are just a horrible mess of storytelling. It's just fireworks with no story. So I'm not seeing that. I won't support it. Who's Lydia? Soon you'll know. Ronnie is pretty cucky. Laugh out loud, bro. You're awesome. Has she seen those movies? Chucky scared me shitless when I was a kid.
Yes.
No, tell the truth or you're grounded.
But Daddy,
stop yelling in my ear.
On my computer.
She has watched clips of. Well, here it gets complicated because it's not. There's some stuff that's not like directly from it. It's kind of like parodies and stuff, so it's not like the exact scenes from the show.
I've seen like the part in the classroom where he.
We're not going over all the parts. Yeah, she's seen little funny parts, but I will not. All right, honey. I will not sit her down and let her watch the whole movie. In a little bit, she gets a little older. She can do that.
No, I get 10.
But not yet.
10.
10, fine. Now sit down.
You should when you watched it.
I was about 10, yeah.
Yeah.
Sit down now.
They never come back.
Has she seen the movies? Oh, yeah. I still think Governator is thinking of being in Fear the Walking Dead. Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger? No. I like him, but no. He's too much of a recognizable face. It needs to stay as least recognizable as they can get. How long have you been streaming? About an hour? Damn, we got to shut it down. I'll give an extra 10 minutes. I don't care. A little bit of a personal question. Oh, no. Are you excited for Juliet to grow older? No. Hell no. Your relationship with her seems perfect and something to look to.
Yeah. No.
I'm keen to see how she grows through this channel. Hopefully she'll grow up to be able to help run it. You know, if she wants to run a portion of Make a Path Presents, like a part of it.
I already run the Last of Us one.
She can do that then, you know, but I'm not excited at all. There's a lot of problems you get when you get to like the 18, 13, or no, 18, oh my god. Yeah, that too, but like 10 to 13, attitude and other stuff I'm just not looking forward to. Cool, sorry I didn't mention it faster. I'm scrolling back and wondering if it was my iPad, but we're good now. Thanks for recapping. Ronnie, who should play the princess? I have no idea. I'm horrible at casting, let alone. Maybe Eduardo kills Simon. Absolutely, Ed Weirdo can kill Simon. Hey Ronnie, will you ever be able to release Doomsday Kingdom every month? No, no way in hell. Not now. If I get published, like let's say Image Comics comes out of the blue and they say, hey, listen, we want to pick you guys up, da-da-da. And I get a colorist too, because I can't have the artist and colorist being the same, da-da-da. If that happens, we get a colorist and Image Comics to publish us, then yeah, sure, it'll come out every month. But for right now, there's no way in hell. Once we get rocking and rolling, I think we can get it released. I think we talked about it every 3 months, give or take, with a new issue. We'll figure it out, though. Once it hits and we see... The difficult part is distributing it. Like, if it was all digital, even if it was all digital and black and white, we could probably bang that out every month, you know, without breaking a sweat. But adding the color, since the artist does the coloring as well at this time until we get a colorist. But then on top of that, doing the physical, sending out the physical copies, like, to put it into perspective, we would have to do that. You know, I think it's like 20% him and 80% me, just because there's more U.S. buyers at this time signed up than there are U.K. buyers. So he would handle 20% of sending out 20% of the orders, and I would send out 80% of the orders or 70%. So I would have to physically handle and check out the stats. Man, that would take forever for one person to do. It would, oh my God. It's a task. It's probably the only task I'm not looking forward to releasing the comic. What would you think of Human Centipede Zombie? That's messed up. Who would you cast for Alpha? Again, I'm bad at casting because I want new people. I don't want people we know. You know what I mean? The Chucky killer doll.
I'm Chucky the killer doll. He has a bad face right there.
I see
Like-
that. How would you think of Christopher Waltz's Gregory? Well, we already have a perfect Gregory.
Tiffany.
But I know Christopher Waltz. I know that name, but I'm blanking. They should have Carol kill Simon. That works too. Anybody know if Volume 28 is out yet? No, it's not. They just released the cover, and it should come out in, 2-3 months, I think? Something like that.
What?
Do you think the war in Season 8 will be bloody and all out? Because, I mean, they did go all out with Glenn and Abe's death. Listen, their own announcement saying, and I love was it Galen Hurd? I think it was Galen Hurd, and this is what I don't get. You know what? I'm going to go back and look before I say this, because Galen Hurd, from what I understand from the behind-the-scenes stuff, she's the one who put her foot down, or was one of the people who put their foot down when HBO said it was too violent. You know what I mean? So, and I think she's the one that came out and said, we're going to tone it down. It was definitely one of them. It was either her, Denise Ruth, or somebody. You know what I mean? If it wasn't for that one statement in that meeting where they said, or the whatever, I think it was like a TV guide luncheon or hall or some shit like that. If it wasn't for them saying they toned it down out of nowhere, we didn't ask for it. Out of nowhere, they said, we're going to tone it down. Da-da-da. We heard your cries from episode 1. It was too bloody. It was too violent. We're going to tone it down. Their words, not mine. That is the only thing that has me worried they're toning it down. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, I'm worried. They brought it for Glenn and Abe, but keep in mind, that's the reason apparently they're going to tone it down after that. And I just, again, their words, not mine. And I get worried it's going to bleed into all-out war. Still, now, I'm worried it's going to be less violent, less bloody. When do you think Simon will die? Which episode? Well, my gut is telling me he's going to die before the season finale. Like maybe the mid-season finale. But the writer part of me, that writer's itch part of me, is saying they need to keep him for the season finale and have him as the big reward for the villain death, and then have Negan do something slightly different, meaning use him to comic book fans know, but use him as an example to unite the communities, all of the communities, not just the good guys against the saviors, but have the saviors turn on Negan essentially. Not quite, but comic fans know what I mean. Love your channel. Do you think Magna will be more fleshed out in the show? Her comic role was a bit of a letdown. Yeah, her comic role was a bit of a letdown. I am really hoping that they do something magnificent. If Kirkman was holding off on Magna until this Ohio group, think about it, man. Think about this. Magna shows up, says the same exact thing, word for word almost, that Rick Grimes said. If he waited until all of this shit and the Whisperer War to take Magna and put her with the group that goes to Ohio on Rick Grimes' orders, he's like a king basically back at Alexandria. He's the king in this new world essentially, or about to be put in the position of the king in the new world in that area. And Magna travels out and she does the heavy lifting in the story from that point on. Like, Michonne's there, I get it. Michonne's one of my favorite characters in the comic book now, but give Magna something to do in that role. Build the story off of her traveling and everything that's happening there. I think they could do something powerful with that. And then make up for the delay. Can you do a death prediction for season 8? Yes. I've always been waiting for them to release character portraits, you guys know what I mean, of the characters for season 8. I might just use this one of Rick and say screw it, and then do the death predictions. Wait, what? Oh, Seamus, The Walking Dead. I like to see Carl stab Simon, and then when Simon's looking up at him, Carl just flicks his hat and walks away. Well, flicks his own hat? Yeah, I thought you meant if Simon had a hat, that would be funny. What are you hoping for in a season 8 trailer next month? War. I'm hoping that they use All Out War to promote it. If they don't, man, I'll probably be let down that they don't use that, because this is not like No Way Out. For some reason, they tried to make No Way Out seem like it was a surprise, which was odd, really odd. No Way Out should have been the promotion, you know. With All Out War, I think that's what I'm hoping for the most in the trailer, the promoting All Out War. Do you think Glenn will make any kind of appearance in Season 8? No. But I do think yes. And what I mean by that is, off the top of my head, no. But if there's the opportunity, if he's ever visiting, I mean, I don't know. Maybe they miss him and they want him to come down. I don't know. I think there might be an opportunity to have him in there for a portion. Like maybe at the very end of the season. But do something like some type of respectful flashback of the two characters. I don't know. My first instinct, though, is no, but there's that small chance that he might in a flashback or something. Dwayne, you should do a 24-hour live stream. No. I don't even understand what the point of that would be. 24 hours, what are you doing? If it's just staying up 24 hours, I'm ashamed. I'm ashamed that that's even cool. When I was younger, you stay up 24 hours. You know, you did that every other weekend because that's how hard you were partying. Now, if it's just something to do to see if someone can stay up for 24 hours, I'm embarrassed for the youth. But again, I think that was a bubble of beer. As far as playing any games or doing a discussion for 24 hours, I think people would get sick of me and they would only watch just because I had 24 hours in the title. And they would watch just to see if that train would crash, you know what I'm saying? Besides that, I'd have to break all the time to take care of my daughter. So that would probably be dumb, because it'd be like, oh, he walked away for an hour, he's doing something, cooking breakfast, and he walks away, he's cooking lunch, walked away, did the laundry. I mean, I'm not a teenager. I don't live at home with mom, so I can't just sit here for 24 hours. Will Eugene have to take up arms against Rick and gang? If so, what do you think he'll do? I don't think he'll kill anybody. Eugene is avoiding having to put in work. I don't think he'll put in work against them. Bear interpreted. Wait, I screwed that up. Interrupted. Bear interrupted. Do you think that the Whisperers will wear a cast member's skin to increase the shock value of their introduction? Heath, perhaps. Hopefully Morales, just to shut people up. No Morales. I don't. Oh my God, Morales. No. A cast member's skin. I think that is possible, but on the introduction, give or take, you don't need it. You don't need it. Hey Ronnie, Dave Erickson said there will be a reference to The Walking Dead in for The Walking Dead Season 3's finale. So, Jon Snow rules, buddy. They've already referenced The Walking Dead like, Lord have mercy, way too many times to count. Don't you remember in Season 2? Off the top of my head alone, Season 2, they had Nick walking down the street. They filmed it specifically to reference the original pilot of The Walking Dead with Rick on horseback going down into Atlanta. So it wouldn't be the first time, buddy, so I'm not surprised. All right, we got to roll in. Wow, we went an hour and a half. Yeah, we got to get going. What time is it? You're lucky, kiddo.
How do you spell Tiffany? It's Tiff. What else?
Wait, what?
Tiffany.
No.
Tiff.
Tiffy. No, someone.
NY. Tiffany.
I don't think you can. Yeah, honey, we could do that later. Tiffy. Oh, Tiffany. I don't know, dude. Just NEY. NEY. Zuri, dumbass. Changed. I don't think you could change your username. Oh, Zuri Dumbass is his actual name? What now? Where is it at? Someone's changing their username just to what? I lost it. Oh, wow.
Yo, wow.
Yeah, I don't think you can change your username. He went and made a new account, maybe. If that's the case, he'll just go and make a new account. Savage Ring. Do you think Carl could kill Simon? I think he could, yeah. Ronnie, how old are you, if you don't mind me asking? 30. Tiffany.
31, I thought.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's 1 year. Tiffany. Why are eyes crossed?
Because.
Does she have that mole there?
Yeah. She, like, gets one of those pencils.
I think I told you how to
Pencil
spell her
things?
name wrong.
And yeah, you told me.
I don't know. For me, it just looks funny when it's written down. Daddy might have messed it up, though. I'll check in a minute.
You did.
Do you like, well, for some reason, I'm thinking Tiffy in my head when you're saying that.
Tiffany.
Okay, we'll check it out. Do you like any anime or manga? Oh my god, manga. No, I don't.
Manga.
The style alone, visually, I don't know. When I look at it, it doesn't grab me at all. I can't tell you why. I look at it and I don't like it. Like the art style. I don't know. It's just not for me. Glenn is a flashback when Maggie is in labor with baby Herschel, or after she has Herschel and she looks in his eyes. We'll get a flashback, yada yada yada. See, the problem with that though is we're gonna have to do multiple time skips because, and I know a lot of people are like, oh, why isn't Maggie pregnant yet? Only a few weeks, has gone by. You know what I mean? Sometimes chicks don't show till they're 4 or 5 months pregnant. So
I love my chick.
maybe longer, maybe 5, 6 months. I don't know. What do you think of the idea of Morales meeting Fear the Walking Dead group? I hate it. Think it's retarded. This could be a thing that connects the original show with Fear. You don't need anything to connect it. They are two different groups and they exist in the same universe. That is enough connection,
I just heard
in my
thunder.
opinion. JDM, ain't no better than Henry Rollins. I had never seen him give a good performance. I only hear how good he is, never see it. Wait, Henry Rollins. I don't know if you're talking about JDM or Henry Rollins. Henry Rollins, in my opinion, is a bad fit for Negan. He might have the look. I don't think he has... I don't want that on my head, honey. I don't think he has the range, the acting range. What is it, anyway?
Check your pin.
Oh, jeez, yeah, I definitely
and
don't
guess
want that
what?
on my head.
I was gonna just pin it to your head. What do you think I am?
Is Fear the Walking Dead Season 3 worth watching? I've already got deaths spoiled. If you're not watching it already... What, were you saying something?
Yeah.
If you're not watching already, you probably don't care enough to watch it. What, honey?
The moment I saw Chucky, like, after I saw a couple scenes, I'm like, Daddy, I want Chucky stuff. And all he gave me was this
That's Chucky stuff.
pin.
I told you, we'll get a good guy doll. You just wait, man. I'm not made of money. I can't go outside and just... I dare you. I'll slap the taste out of your mouth.
Okay. I'm bending.
Are you watching something? You better go watch it. I'm telling you right now. I will backhand you into next week, bro. You better back off.
Wait.
Game of Thrones is getting 4 spin-offs? 4? I think that's unnecessary. The way Dave Erickson worded it, it was a character reference. Well, a character reference still, it doesn't jump out at me. Again, we're not talking about a character cameo. We're not talking about a character, appearance. That's where I was looking for. A reference means you're just referring to the character, so they could just refer to anything. I mean, that could be anything. They could refer to their army buddy who was traveling up north or some shit like that. And it's like, oh, is that Abraham? So again, I think if they do that, they should just stop. Just stop trying to have any connection to The Walking Dead. Do your own shit and do it as best you can, and that's it. So sick of hearing about Morales. Me too. He's gone. He's just fucking gone. Ronnie is like brain dead due to the beer. I wish. I fucking wish. I'm exhausted. I am exhausted, bro. What beer am I drinking? Just an OE. That's all they had. I just wanted to grab something just to goof around with. Again, I was going to do the Ronnie's going to drink with the super chat shit, but I didn't want to hype it up because, like I said, what do? Per super chat, per dollar? What if someone puts a $50 super chat? It's what do I take? 50 gulps of beer? It's like, that was a dumb idea, Ronnie. I think Ronnie would love the Berserk anime. Possibly. There's probably some good stories I would like, but something about the look of the anime, I just can't get into it. I know it's too early to comment on, and you talked about it in today's video, but are you leaning towards Princess being an ally to Rick? Yes. Or an enemy? Yes. If it's an enemy, that's a really interesting choice because we have so many enemies back to back to back. I just think it would be odd for them to go with an enemy.
It's my pin anyway. I could kill him.
I'm telling you what, bro. Me and you, we're going to have a problem if you ruin that pin.
Let's get a toe off.
I think Ronnie...
like Glenn does.
Ronnie...
Not Glenn in The Walking
Yeah,
Dead.
you already messed up. Ronnie, what do you think this... Wait. Ronnie, what do you think of the score of the show? I personally love it, and in some cases, like the diner dream sequence in 701, it is... Oh, dinner. I have my cursor over that. It is absolutely necessary. The score of the show? Oh, I thought you were telling me to score it like 1 to 10, but you mean the music. Yeah, the score is great. In 701 especially, the score is just something else. 701 on a whole is just something else. It is incredible. JMC. Negan already knows about Rick and Michonne. He's set up to be down to kill Michonne in the last episode. Used to be... Wait, laugh out loud. The comic isn't even as violent as it used to be. Is the comic being toned down too? I hope not. And I don't think it is. The comic has some violent stuff. I'm not ready to say that yet. I'm not ready to say that yet about the comic. Because the comic had that shit with Father Gabriel. That was violent as all hell, you know? Sam from Supernatural should play Beta. He's bigger than JDM. Ronnie, do you think Rick is going to die in Season 8? No, not at all. Is Fear the Walking Dead still trash? I don't think it's trash, but I don't think it is that far above trash. It's that's a mean way to say it. I mean, it's good. It's good. It's just not really good. It's not amazing. It's not fantastic. It's just good. If you like zombie stuff, floats anywhere between okay and good. Excited for the NECA Mikey. Hope they make a Splinter and or Shredder. I said that same shit exactly on Twitter. I can't wait for Mikey to complete the 4, and then that'll be fine. If they make a Shredder, even better. If they make a Splinter to complete the group, that's perfect. What is your least favorite comic arc? Anyone can answer. I already said that in this live chat, I think. It is the prison arc around the point in time where they had the Carol, Michonne, Tyrese storyline going on. Do you think that Carl is going to kill Rick? No. I think that's ridiculous. Henry Rollins would suck as Negan barely made through Sons of Anarchy. Once Game of Thrones end and then spin-offs come to play, which story do you want to listen to? Wait, what? Story do you want to listen to? I don't know what you're talking about. With the spin-offs, I don't have a preference. If they come out with a spin-off, if the trailer looks good, you know, I'll be interested. If it comes out, you know, I'll rock with it. What do we got? Orphan Black a try. I will. I'll give it. Last week's episode had a pretty cool death. I'll give Orphan Black a try though. Do you think Princess of issue 171 is Stephanie from the walkie-talkie? No, this is a problem. No, this is something that I was talking about recently that is complicated because is she going... It would be bad writing if she was on the walkie-talkie, on the cover, and met with the group in the middle of the road while they were going to Ohio. That's just terrible writing. So the princess is either the leader, the girl on the cover, both, the girl in the middle of the street that meets them while they're traveling up to Ohio. She can't be all of them. That is horrible writing unless it's such a small community. You know, I think Fear the Princess means there is a princess there. The girl on the cover might be a soldier for the princess. She might even be the princess herself. But the princess can't be the same person that meets him in the street. It can't be the same person that is Stephanie on the radio. I don't know. Because it's all the same person. I don't know. It feels real weak and...
you only have $2.
Not too creative.
That's pathetic. He only has $2.
I'm tired of you taking my money. Matter of fact...
Don't spoil that to the whole world.
Here, you can even have it. Look.
Really?
Yeah. Look. There you go.
Too bad for trying to steal it, even though I already got it.
It's $2. Yeah, the princess hasn't been introduced yet. Yeah, it's a whole nother thing. Ronnie, you should get more. Try to ignore it. Yeah, try to ignore what?
Me.
See, there's a mod. Joe Cool, you're a mod. If there's anyone being a dick, you can time them out. We're going at one. Well, I'll give you 3 minutes, though. We're going in 3 minutes. How would you want Negan to die? Same thing as always. By Lucille. Well, they have to make one now.
I landed on my headphones.
At the hands of Michonne. Bro, I got schooled. Good night, man. Love your videos. Keep them up. Can't wait for season 8.
Wait, what? He's got what?
He got school.
School's out for summer.
We're taking it down. I got to get this one to bed too before I knock her out. I was a skeptic at first with JDM as Negan, but he totally won me over with 701 and continued to impress me. Yeah, she's a goofball.
Hey, I heard that.
Wait, people keep saying Fear characters seem to be more experienced than our group during seasons 2 and 3. Thoughts? I think that's ridiculous. Irani, what's your review of Wonder Woman? I haven't seen it yet. I can only go to a very certain, limited amount of movies because I need to find a sitter every time. So, it's real hard for me to get out to them. Wonder Woman is a movie I really would like to make an exception, though. And that's one of those movies I definitely want to go see. So, I'll probably wait another week or two, but I'll definitely get out to see it. But I haven't seen it yet. This is the Elder Predator from Predator 2. It's a Hot Toys Predator, and I think it's the newest one that was made. It's old. I think it's like 2 or 3 years old, but it's the newer model. I think there's another Elder Predator from Hot Toys, but it's not as good quality. It's got like real weird hair and stuff. Hey Ronnie, regarding issue 701, is it referring to Alpha's daughter? Alpha King and Queen, if I remember. Yeah, see, here's the thing. You're talking about the subtitle of Alpha being King and Queen. That was not connected to anything. So, that's such a loose connection. If they did go that route, I would probably write to Letterhacks and ask what drugs they were on, because to have two characters, call them King and Queen, never make them or connect them to being a king and queen in any way, shape, or form, and then all of a sudden call the daughter the one character, but the child that has nothing to do with the other character a princess. I think that is very I think that's a stretch. I think that's beyond a tease or symbolic. I think that's just not possible. Does Juliet watch The Walking Dead?
No. Little parts, like
no.
Little parts. You let me watch little parts.
What parts?
'Cause remember that time we were at our old house downstairs, I think, and you let me.
I went out for a cigarette. That wasn't my fault, and you woke up and watched Bob get his leg eaten. That was not my fault. It reran. You know, it did a rerun.
You're a Predator. You can have my money.
Don't you go near Predator. Thank you. I think you're gonna get it. You're a rock fan, aren't you? Are you a rock fan?
Yeah.
Okay. You're embarrassing yourself.
I haven't.
Your kid made my day. Yeah, she's a rock fan. The Rock isn't as cool as the Predator, though.
The Rock took down.
Alright. You're allowed to speak. Go ahead.
The Rock.
We're about to end this.
Took down 20 wrestlers.
Did he? Look at that ugly motherfucker. Kid. I haven't. Don't you? I'm gonna. Do you understand how dirty money is?
Yeah, I know.
I gotta go burn my lips now.
It's like you just licked a sewer. Even worse.
I swear to God, Juliet, don't you ever put money near my mouth again. Don't put it near your mouth again. Ugh. I feel dirty now.
Your lips look dirty.
You should... Kid, you're pushing your luck. You're pushing your luck. Put Elder back.
Elder? You
Don't
named
touch him.
him?
Let him go. That's his name. Elder Predator. And he sits right here and he guards me because you have bad juju.
Wait. No, I do it. Ready? Wait.
No, I really got it. What?
Put the sound effects in.
All right.
Clap your fingers like
Okay, just go.
Okay.
You broke my neck. Do you think the Saviors will ever win the war? No way in hell. Just a switch from the comics? No. Your reaction to Juliet going near Elder Predator is my exact reaction to anyone who comes near my hot toys. Right? Ronnie, who's your least favorite character in Game of Thrones? Oh, Peter Baelish. I can't stand him. Can't friggin' stand him.
Mine's is Ronnie Hayes, of course. I can't stand him. I just wanna.
Oh my God. You see what I have to put up with? Don't.
Just swallow that down whole.
Stay up for my question. What is the worst your daughter has done?
Peed in the bed.
That was just yesterday too, you filthy beast.
What? No.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, you were pretty good with potty training though. She was like, I'm gonna live in my diapers type kid, you know, when she was real little. And then there was one day, bro, it was that, and I remember thinking she should be out of diapers by now. She should be out of diapers by now. This is ridiculous. And then when I thought she would be in diapers when she's still driving a car, one day, done. No more diapers. She was pretty good with shit like that. But the worst she's ever done, what have you done that was real bad?
I've almost like killed you when we were wrestling, yeah.
Probably.
Remember when I was doing 1, 2,
oh yeah,
3.
she kneed me in the spine.
1.
My spine hurt thinking about
3.
it. Yeah, she kneed me in the spine, like.
Oh, my spine feels tingly now.
Like full blown, just madness.
He's like, let's just make that cut out.
Okay. What is wrong with that face?
But I think the worst I've ever done was lie
You know how
to him.
fragile Daddy's ribs are. What?
I've lied to him, like 1,000,000.
Yeah, like 1,000,000. It doesn't matter. I'm a lying daughter. I'm a liar. Money is the most touched item you will ever have.
He's drinking bubbles. He's drinking bubbles that go down. Oh yeah, put that pinky finger.
Bryant Smith, that's a filthy thing to say. But very true. What is this?
Take your pinky finger to the moon.
No. Sorry, Ronnie, I couldn't resist. I'm looking for it. Hold on. Oh, Wet Willie? She doesn't know what that is. Just wet in the ear. That would piss me off.
Run, Daddy.
What?
Chucky is back.
Tell Chucky to go to hell. With Jason and Freddy.
That's actually what Tiffany said.
Oh, yeah?
She's like, Chucky, meet you in.
What about Varys? Varys? I don't know. That's weird. Hey, Ronnie, who's your least favorite character in The Walking Dead?
Rick. Yeah, Rick. No! But I like the guy who got his leg eaten. What's his name?
Juliet, do me a favor.
Yes?
Get out of my house. Now.
Oh, yeah. That's not a favor.
Don't you ever
Oh, yeah,
in your
I'll
life.
get out of your house.
Ever you touch that door, I will. I got the alarm on it. Don't you dare. I'm not kidding. You back up.
That just sounds...
Least favorite character?
Whatever.
Least favorite character. Oh my god, I know I got one. The Walking Dead? What's my least favorite character in The Walking Dead? Shut up, you don't know.
What's her name? It's like this girl with the black... Let me go get the action figure.
Least favorite? Crack my back. If I have an action figure, if I got a toy of her, she's not my least favorite. I'm gonna go with Tara. I think she's past her. She's expired already. I think she outlived her usefulness. Abraham would have been able to sit passively by when the Saviors rallied and Alexandria. Abraham would have been able to sit passively by when Saviors raided Alexandria. See how difficult it is sometimes. Double check your questions here just to help us both out. I don't know what the hell you mean by that.
You said you hate this girl.
You are on drugs, child. I love Sasha. That's Sasha. You grabbed the wrong one. I like Sasha.
I know who's Sasha.
Oh, you nitwit.
I am actually on drugs. Give me that.
I'll crack you right in the mouth.
Okay, then do it.
Okay.
Wait, let me add the sound effects. Wait, ready?
I kid you not, Ronnie.
Ready?
I had my... Yeah, come on.
No, you're missing me.
I'm supposed to miss you. I don't really hit you.
No, like, pretend you
Okay. I really hit you. I kid you not, Ronnie. I had my dog sneak... You're knocked unconscious. Stay down. I had my dog sneak into my office and piss all over my Hot Toys boxes. Almost killed the damn thing. Oh, that sucks. Your daughter is... Your daughter is so freaking cute. Love her. Great dad, by the way. Do you want her address? I will send her. She wants to go in a mailbox, and
I do. I actually
she wants
really
to get shipped away.
I actually
You give
really
me
do.
your address, I will send her on her way to you.
Yes, please. My fingers are crossed. Please. Please. Oh, we're not joking. Deadpool.
How would you end? We've already talked about ending The Walking Dead. Please talk about your thoughts on... We'll do a big video on that. I can't just simply spit out an idea. Please talk about your thoughts on the Halloween continuation. If you've heard, you better...
This is my figure. You have yours.
Woosah. Juliet, when I turn around...
This is what he ate.
You better put Deadpool down. I'm telling you right now.
And what if I don't? And what if I don't, Sissy? What if I don't? What if I don't? Yeah. Oh no. What if I don't? What if I don't? Ow! Ow!
What?
Wait, what? I just took the whole thing.
Give me that, you faker.
Wait, no. Ow, that really hurt. This is what you
What?
did.
Let me see. Oh, that was nothing. I didn't even feel
what
it.
you did.
I, again, didn't even feel it. You're such a fake. Don't really touch me because you'll be like, this is what you did, Dad. Okay, Juliet, I get it. All right, I get it now. Jeez.
That's literally what
Give me this, you psycho, lunatic, crazy person.
Oh, wait a minute. I just dropped something off. I dropped Deadpool's gun.
Can't stand Rosita as actress or character in a TV show. Do you think she'll die and see? No. I put Rosita in front of Tara. I'd rather keep Tara and kill Rosita. Absolutely.
Yeah, kill Rosita.
He's talking about...
Wait, what?
I can't stand Rosita. Do you think TV Rick will become Kane Rick? Flip a coin. Lucille, give me strength. Yes, exactly. Not Deadpool. Yes. Step away from Deadpool immediately. Child, listen, I will be all like the best dad in the world on live stream, but once I click that button that says stop stream, I will just start head or gut, kid. Head or gut. I would just start. There's a name for it now. It's not funny.
Booty.
Rib check. I think that's what I was going to try to say. Get him away from me, and don't. He's not a doll. He's not a toy. Get away. You got doll. Oh, goddamn! Get out of here. You got dolls, man. Go play with your dolls.
Oh, wait a minute. I know you guys love when I do this.
Leave my... No, they don't love when you do anything. As a matter of fact, they're messaging me right now saying, please, for the love of God, put your kid to bed and then come back to the stream.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. They really are.
Oh, yeah? Let me see the...
Okay, you could come here, read. Quick, guys, type that in the chat.
Hey!
Goon... Just don't get loud. Don't get loud. Goon Sack Steve. How many times has Rick been shot? He's been shot in the leg. He's been shot in the hip. Did I miss anything? Don't you dare touch the Predator. I will fight you. Heath episode was mostly snooze-worthy. Yeah, it was. I'm sorry. Goon Sack Steve. Hot Toys question. Any other Hot Toys Predator figures you currently are wanting to add to your collection? P.S. What is your birthday? That's a real sweet idea, but no, you know what? What the hell? My birthday's not for a long time to come. You'll probably forget about it by then.
October.
So no one cares. So my birthday is in March, so we got a while yet before that comes rolling around. As far as any other Predator Hot Toys figures, I've said this a couple of times. I just love the design of the Predator. Any, not picky at all. Love them. Now you crossed the line. No one, and I mean no one, touches my Catwoman.
I got your girl.
But yeah, pretty much
Daddy
anything.
loves the Catwoman.
You know what? No, I think Scar. No, I don't want to say that. I think the AVPs are ridiculously expensive. Even if your comment was serious, I would feel incredibly bad because I think those are incredibly expensive. It doesn't even matter. If it's a Predator creature,
wait a second.
I just love the design. Thank you for the thought, though. You really don't have to. Really don't have to. Trust me. Really appreciate the thought, though. Joker, Don Flamingo. When will Daryl stop being a superhero? Hopefully soon. Deadpool is too far. Deadpool's gonna kick your ass. I agree. After you watch Wonder Woman, please make a review video. Maybe we'll talk about it.
I'm never watching Wonder
Where did you
Woman.
get that Deadpool figure? It's awesome. I got that at a local comic book shop. I was supposed to buy it to review it and sell it.
Her.
Where did you get that from? Where did you get that from?
over there we did the video, and I'm like, Daddy said she's SEXY.
Yeah, I remember that.
Ooh, you would have SEX with her. Mom.
No, I don't think.
Take their clothes off.
What do you know about it?
Kaylee told me about it.
Oh, we're gonna have a talk with somebody. Now, see, the one question a little while ago was, are you excited for as the kid grows older? Daddy is going to ground you. I know we're joking now, but it's a serious topic, and I don't want you making a joke out of it. So go now, you're grounded. Go lay down. Don't snap my arm. Go color a picture now.
Batman.
And that's what you got to deal with. As you get older, it's going to be like...
Here's Ow.
Oh, no. We don't play with Batman. We don't play with Batman.
We don't play with Danny.
Okay, kid. Okay. All right. Get off my ear. You took him off his stand. No, it's not funny anymore, Juliet. Juliet, listen to me. We are going to have a talk. Listen to me. Honey, we're going to have a talk about this in a minute, and you're not going to be laughing. All right. We're 2 hours into the stream. My daughter's losing her damn mind. So we're going to have to cut this short now. It's not short, it's long. No, I'm not. Kukra? Yeah, Kukra. I'm not ready for that conversation.
What is it? What does it say?
They said that laugh is the best. About you acting mature. Don't make a fake laugh. This is not funny. Yeah, someone needs to go to bed. Daddy. Past bedtime? Damn sure is.
It's maybe you had all those.
Do a review.
Maybe I'm doing this because it's 3 a.m. Maybe you have that brace. Maybe you have yellow teeth because
It's 3 a.m. What about my beer? Is that because it's 3 a.m.?
Maybe because it looks like you have lipstick on. It's because it's 3 a.m. It looks like you have lipstick on.
Is it?
It's because, did you steal my lipstick?
Yeah, you know what? Stop, because... No, it's not. She took over the show. Show's... Where the hell did she go? Alright, sorry for the crazy ending. She went nuts. Our robot dog died. Sorry about the crazy ending. But that is the end. Let me just double check to make sure.
No, wait. You need to look pretty.
Get out of here. Let me. Oh, what did I do? All right, we have. No, that's that. No.
You gotta be ready for Catwoman.
That is enough, Juliet. That is enough.
He's killing
Come
me.
here, get up. The Creeper. Dylan, I'm Daddy 05 because you fell down. The Creeper. Can't wait to see the Talking Dead. Dylan Voorhees, the Creeper. I think you doubled that. The Creeper again. Audio is off. Oh my God, I can't believe I didn't see that one. We can hear again. Dylan said that, and then the Creeper's back. Thank you very much for the Super Chat support. Thank you very much for everyone coming to watch this. Oh my God. And it's turning into a shit show. So, Daddy Hayes quickly got to leave and put somebody in check before I get bitten, eaten, and killed by this retarded zombie here. Thank you very much for the support. Kid, just wait till I hit the stop button. Somebody is in trouble. I'm kidding. You're not really in trouble. All right, guys. Thank you very much. Check out tomorrow. We got more The Walking Dead. Not The Walking Dead. The Last of Us gameplay and a Walking Dead video coming. Are you biting me or hugging me? You're supposed to be a zombie. You're acting like a punk. Thank you very much. We gotta go. It's late. It's past someone's bedtime. It's not biting.
Hairs on my eyes. I pulled some hair on my. Look at me.
You look retarded. Look at you.
I didn't know.
That's why I said, are you biting me? Because the mask is lifting up and it's like your chin. Look it. Oh my. All right, we're done. I want to drink my beer, and you're gonna make me spill it. Oh my God. I'm sorry, guys. I am sorry. Oh Lord, have mercy.